Happy New Year! Also, Merry Christmas, because I didn't post anything after the 25th of December. My Vlogmas sort of just cut off, so I apologize for that. I came up here for Christmas and New Year's to celebrate with my family, and it's been really slow and calm. This year, my New Year's Eve and New Year's Day celebration was probably the most calm and peaceful celebration I've ever done. It was just us four, meaning my mom, sister, second brother, and me. My oldest brother's in America right now, and my dad stayed in the city, so it was just us four, which is the first. Every year we have this tradition where we always celebrate together, and this year was the first time that didn't happen, but that's life, you know? And in today's video, I thought I'd talk about my plans for 2022 and where I am right now. I posted a video on TikTok and Instagram, the reels, of my happiest moments in 2021. Somebody commented that I looked lonely, and then also another person commented how I look so happy and positive all the time on social media. In today's video, I thought I'd be super honest about how I feel and what my plans are in the next year. And also I want to talk about my 2022 New Year's resolution. The last time I sat out here and talked, it was in 2020, or maybe it was like the March of 2021. But anyways, it was somewhere in the winter where I said I quit university and why I decided to do that. And since then, a lot happened, a lot changed, the way I think has changed. For me, 2021 was a year where I had so much time to myself. And you know, this has to do with like relationships too. Ever since middle school, I was never really single. All of my relationships are pretty long, so it's not like I was bouncing from one to another. But when I say I haven't been single, I mean I haven't had the time to myself, where it was a long enough time to think about what it is that I really wanted to do in my life. And I think starting 2020 to 2021 till now, because I'm single, I've had so much time to myself. And also, you know, leaving the city and coming to the countryside where I literally have no friends. I have like people I know, but you know, like just in terms of like socializing with my same age group, there was none here, which again gave me more time to think on my own. And the time I had to myself, I think I really thought about what it is that I really wanted to do. It started out by me quitting university, like I said, and then I thought about what it is that I wanted to do. And then out of all the things that I wanted to do, I think a big part of 2021 was me focusing on the coffee business that I decided to start with the huge help of my brother and his wife. And so many people were supportive, so many people were proud of me, I think, and were like, wow, you've created something. I am proud that I've created that, but I've said this in a few videos back, but the reason why I'm taking a pause from it is because I wasn't fully satisfied and content with why I started it. Like I said, the coffee business that I decided to create was one thing out of so many things that I want to do in life. I've said this before too, age is just a number, but at the same time, I do sometimes forget that I'm only 22. I am so grateful where I am, like being able to record this video in such peace, in such nature, is an amazing thing. I'm so grateful to be here. There's just this part of me that is not satisfied with myself. I feel like in 2021 I achieved a lot, but I achieved it with the help of so many people that, to be honest, I don't feel so proud of myself, if that makes sense. I feel like that's the best way to put it. Starting the coffee business, the fact that I was able to make my, you know, thoughts into reality, and then pursuing those thoughts, and then also opening up the coffee shop together with the bookstore, like that 100%, actually 1000% couldn't have happened without the support like mentally and physically and financially without my brother and his wife and my mom and my family. And I am beyond grateful that that could happen for me. But like I said, because it isn't something I fully produced, as much as I feel like I accomplished something, it doesn't really feel like that at the same time. I know the fact that I can even get that help is something amazing. Some people might think I should take full advantage of that, but to a certain extent, while being grateful. Like when I think of 2021, other than all the memories that I've made, the first thing that comes to my mind and the first thing that I know that I accomplished and that I'm proud of is the hike that I did, which is where I climbed 2,500 meters of, you can't see it from here, but it's one of the mountains. And that's because it's something that I did with my own 2 feet from start to beginning. It's something that I did. So that was a bit off topic because in this video I mainly wanted to talk about my 2022 New Year's resolution. But I just said what I said because it leads to my resolution. I have a couple and they're all like at the top. It's not like in order. I want to do everything, but to start off, I guess the first one is to find the path for myself and by myself. Like I said, there's so many things that I want to do. I think there's literally more than 10 things that I want to do. And I feel like I need to narrow it down to a couple and really focus on that. Doing every single thing that I love to do, it can be so much fun. And I feel like it's something that I am able to do because of all the support I have from my family. I want to narrow down the things that I want to do in my life and focus on them. 2021 was a year where I really started to make my own money, I feel like, through the coffee, through social media, through other freelance jobs. This year was the first time where I got a lot of modeling jobs that paid as well. San Francisco was one of my first part-time jobs, but since then, of course, I made pocket money through my part-time jobs. But this year was the first time where I actually had savings in my bank account with the money that I made. As much as you need money to live, I don't ever want to feel that way. I want to live my life and money just happens to follow. And I feel like for me to pursue that, it starts by doing stuff that you love and making money with the stuff you love, So 2022, I really want to do that. I want to focus, not find, because I feel like I've already found a lot of things that I have passion towards, but I just want to focus on a few of the many things that I love to do and, start being happy with those things. I got vaccinated because I'm planning to go abroad and study this year, hopefully. That's not like decided yet, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I'm hoping that will happen because I know that that experience of me going abroad will open new doors for me to grow. But those are my main focuses. I feel like it's kind of like an extension from 2021, but more narrowed and focused, I feel like, because I have a clear vision to what I want to accomplish in 2022. I just feel like there's so much I can do, but in 2021 I was sort of super dependent on those around me. I just want to be less dependent and try to do things on my own. In the best intentions though, not because I don't want the help, it's more like because I feel like I really need that in my life. I feel like I need to learn how to do things on my own and deal with the consequences. I think I've never really had to deal with that in my life, and I feel like that's a problem because just everything seems so normal to me. I want to make my own mistakes, but to a certain extent I do think there are mistakes that don't need to be made, especially if my siblings or my parents or those around me have already made those mistakes, and I know that I don't need to, experience certain things to know about something. Those kind of mistakes or experiences I will avoid. I can and will avoid. I'm talking about more like not experience necessarily, but like just see it or to go through it to a certain extent. I feel like I just need to deal with some consequences in order to grow as a person. my whole life I've been so fortunate and blessed that it's almost like I've never had to go through something. Of course, I've had sad experiences myself and hard times, but I'm not really talking about that. It's more like, I guess I'm talking more about support in every single way, whether it's mentally, financially, just physically, everything. Just in general, I need to be stronger. 2022 is going to be a year where I am going to be stronger. Because I have to. I'm going to turn 23 this year, and I want to be stronger. It's not that I have to. I really want to be stronger for myself, for my future self. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I've been single for a very long time. But I have a reason to that, because I want to be with the person that is right for me. If it's not the right relationship, then I don't want to waste both of our times. I feel like when the right relationship comes, I'll know. So maybe 2022 will be the year, maybe not. If it's not, it's okay. That's just how it's supposed to be. Because I really genuinely believe that everything happens for a reason. I've said that before. But everything is supposed to happen when it's supposed to. And of course, that's up to us, you, who's making those decisions every day. But at the end of the day, I feel like everything just happens when it's supposed to. That was a very long video. I'm kind of cold, but actually not really. Yesterday when I took that photo, it was much colder. But I just wanted to share my thoughts and be honest, because I put myself on the internet. It's important that you know me as a person. And this is where I'm at on January 2nd of 2022. So those are my New Year's resolutions. Well, it's completely up to me to make that come true. So I'm saying now that I will make that happen, because that is what I want to do. Even though it's kind of cold, I came out here to talk, because just like this breeze and the view that I'm looking at, it clears my mind. I'm able to talk freely from my heart, and that's what I wanted to do. It's super cold though, so I think I'm gonna go back inside. But I wanted to post this video because it's the beginning of the year. I don't know if I'll vlog my winter holiday, but I'm spending it with my family, quietly, in peace. I hope everybody had a wonderful winter holiday, and Happy New Year's to everybody, and let's make 22 a good one, because it's all up to us. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!